President Donald Trump has made his rounds at national sporting events since taking office in January. He attended Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans on February 9th, becoming the first sitting president to do so. Trump also attended the 2025 Daytona 500, NASCAR's most famous race, last weekend in Daytona Beach, Florida. Now, the general manager of the U.S. men's hockey team hopes the final of the Four Nations face-off is next up for Trump. As the U.S. men prepare for their upcoming matchup against rival Canada in the Four Nations face-off championship game on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN GM Bill Guerin said he would love if Trump came to cheer on the Americans. "We would love it if President Trump was in attendance," Guerin said during an appearance on Fox News, America's Newsroom, on Monday. "We have a room full of proud American players and coaches and staff. Listen, we're just trying to represent our country the best way we can." The U.S. men will meet the Canadians in the Four Nations face-off for the second time in the tournament following their intense round-robin match on Saturday, where Canadian fans booed the American national anthem and 3 fights took place in the first 9 seconds of play. The Americans won the first matchup on Canadian soil at the Bell Centre in Montreal, 3-1. The final, however, will be held in the U.S. at TD Garden in Boston. There's tension between both nations, both in the hockey rink and the political arena. Earlier this month, President Trump delayed a 25% tariff he was set to impose on imports from Canada and Mexico. Canadian politicians have promised retaliatory tariffs on the U.S. if Trump's tariffs go into effect. Guerin, who played 18 seasons in the NHL and won 2 Stanley Cup championships, said the U.S. team has drawn inspiration from the tension. "Canada-U.S. is a huge rivalry in hockey," Guerin said. "I think there was a little bit of a political flair to it. It's just the time that we're in. I think our guys use that as inspiration. If you let it get the better of you, then you're in trouble. But I really do think the players used it as inspiration." And Yuri News' laughing face. Charlie McAvoy hospitalized, will miss Four Nations final for USA. How to watch United States vs. Canada Four Nations face-off final. Date, February 20th. Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Location, Boston's TD Garden. TV, ESPN. Streaming, ESPN+, Fubo and Sling.